Alright, estimate time when the stream will end? No clue. It might end a tad early, like maybe an hour-ish early at 3 p.m. Central Standard for me. But I have no clue. It's very panicked to try and get all this done before I fly to my vacation. But hey everybody, Rebellion here and welcome back to Bravely Default. And I gotta say, I was grinding up until the stream started. That's the reason the stream was actually more late than normal. Because I knew I needed to, what's it called, get, my stuff done for the flight. I didn't know when it was gonna open up for check-in. So I was just grinding, and then around 5 minutes before stream, I said, oh yeah, I need to do that. And I checked, and I said, oh shit, I need to do this all fast. Had to get a lot of my info, and it wouldn't let me check in because my name was technically misspelled, and it's like, oh, what the fuck? But it's good, we're fine. And I wanted to test something. Let's bring this down to normal numbers. Let's get this up again. But some grind was done, some changes were made. I backed out accidentally. And let me explain my thought process here a bit. Good. Now first off, jobs. A lot are done. A lot were grinded. And I see what people meant by grind them later because they're so much easier. And yes, they are so much easier to get these things done now. My main trick was honestly having Edea be, what's it called? Just turning to any fight. Having the vampiric sub ability to just do whatever she wanted. With things to boost her attack in that. And just spam AoE fire. The location we're at, enemies are usually weak to fire. You can get 6 little saplings, all weak to fire. They'll die in one hit, and that one encounter usually gives 999 job points. It made grinding for everyone so efficient and fun and easy. It took no trouble whatsoever. So I'm gonna try out some things with that. I had a lot of jobs that were just sort of finished up, and I had to look at their abilities. First off, the monk. I never got him to any money to 99 monk before it, so I figured, alright, what do you get? I sort of stopped at pressure point right here. Ignore the target's defense and deal 2 times the damage of conventional attack on one target. Very good. HP up, I'm like, you know what? That's pretty okay. Phoenix Flights, I thought, reduce your HP to 1, then the amount of HP I just lost is how much I deal to someone. That works well with the Dark Knight, doesn't it? And then I saw the one skill that made me think, wow, natural talent. You have the most efficient JP, I think, might have been the boss fights. I'm not sure. I remember I actually don't even know if you can get more than 999 JP from anything, actually. But natural talent. Raise physical attack by 100% when nothing is equipped in the right hand, left hand, head, body, or accessory slots. And here's the thing. I wondered, how good is that? Very. Fucking 500 attack is laughable. That is so stupidly good. But that agility is so stupidly bad. She's gonna go last in almost every single engagement. So I thought, how can I mitigate that? I need some way to make sure that we go pretty fast, pretty regularly. Which means I need to have a performer on the team. A better performer than the one that we originally went with. Ring a bell. I wanted to make sure he went first. For buffs and all that, it's going to be him because this 130 agility is real nice. Ninja's Trick Room? I'm actually not sure. I don't think so, but nah. Ring a bell. Figured he would go singing, and also, after he got his buffs done, I figured I might try out something that I've been sort of throwing in my head for a while, but I don't know if it's going to work the way I think. The sum of it all is my hero. Give everyone 1 BP. Figured that's going to work. That sounds like it's just really good. I don't know if it gives it to him as well, but hey, it doesn't hurt. And the crux of it all is going to be Mimic right here. A way to do it without costing BP excessively. Ideally, that would be the new BP battery, but again, I have not tested this yet. It's kind of... We're going to see how this is going to go, all in once. I also give him Hasten World, because I managed to get him to, what's it called? Level 14 Time Mage. And Hasten World's ability is... Let me go to the Time Mage so I can just show you like that. Raise the BP of all allies and enemies by 1. The enemies thing is really making me scared, but ideally we're gonna really pump all the damage. I hope. I real hope. I real hope. And it works even if the character with the support ability is dead. So even if he's dead, he's still helping. Because they look at Ring Bell and say, "We're doing this for you, buddy." He'll end up with -2 BP. Damn. Alright, so it's not a complete BP battery then. I have the counter to that in Zero Sum? What was Zero Sum again? What was Zero Sum again? I'm trying to remember what that was. That's true. This one could actually counter that as well, so good. Ring is always dead. He is! It's unfortunate. How many have you mastered? Every character has roughly this many mastered. Let's go ahead and count from Freelancer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Assume everyone has roughly that much split across. Just like different things that I sort of got to. So, Ring a Bell should be the new BP battery, but again, it needs testing. It needs a lot of testing. And with him being the new support, I figured I'm going to turn Agnes into possibly a, Shield the eye of some bosses too, and Hasten World brings Ring World back to 0 BP, so you can do My Hero Mimic time 3. It'll be back to 0 BP. Nice! So that is an infinite combo then, actually. Huh. RX Hasten Worlds! Do they stack? I just assumed they didn't stack. But my trick for Agnes probably is just going to be this. Holy One and Group Cast All. Holy One says lower physical attack, better healing, and just black magic, white magic. So in the off chance that we need to actually deal magical damage, we're not screwed. At least entirely. She's still gonna be dealing shit tier magic, but hey. And the other crux of what I sort of looked at, because again, I kind of didn't even look at the Spirit Master. I just sort of said, you know what, I'm gonna go at it for these things. Like the passives it had. So I didn't actually look at what it offered, really. Most damage is to a selected ally is nullified for 4 turns. On Group Cast All. That's just hilarious. Sacrifice 20% of your maximum MP to raise your BP by 2. Pretty damn good. This right here, though. This gave me a real inkling of an idea that... Can I shenanigans this? Can I time it so fucking well? It's gonna require a lot of speed boosts and some other shit, but... that could just be fucking funny. Because it gives me a break turn that I can just charge up, rebuff, and everything constantly, so it works out rather well. The only thing is, I gotta not be stupid and use my specials when I miscount. Aside that, Fairy Ward I looked at. It sounds amazing on the premise of it's amazing, but I don't know yet. Did I mention that Stillness was the best thing in the game? You have not, but now I know, so I'm interested now. Wait, what's the difference? Spirit Ward and Enigma. Nullify all elemental damage taken by all allies for 4 turns. All elemental damage is selected allies nullified for 4 turns. Oh, this one is supposed to be naturally everyone, but since we have group cast all, this is just hilarious. Alright. Boost the target's elemental attack to deal 50% more damage. Select ally absorbs elemental damage for 4 turns. Huh, so actually... Wonder if we would want negate or absorb. A better Spirit Ward. And moderation. For allies and enemies with 1 BP or more, reduce BP by 1, and those with minus 1 BP or less, raise it by 1. Don't know if I want to do that. I really have to see how this entire thing's going to play out. A lot of this was theory crafting that I was doing on the fly a little bit earlier today, and I'm not sure. And I feel like I'm close to something. The main positive thing right now for Edea that she has going is that she's probably going to become a punchy person. I give her natural talent to make sure that she could sort of abuse that whole thing. Piercing default to make sure that the enemies, if they default, we're just going to be dealing not full, but respectable damage. And better attack up, so she can have her sort of killer 500 attack stats. After that, though, I gave her ninjutsu because I could not clarify something. Again, I have not actually even tested this yet. The idea is raise the number of attacks by 100% for 1 turn only. This thing, and then just punch them to hell and back. The question is, does this enable me to bypass the damage cap? Or is it such a way that you can only deal 9,999 per? My deal with this is that if I got my damage high enough, and I did something like this, I could theoretically be doing every single punch a certain amount, or does it consider all those punches 1 attack, and that 1 attack is capped at 9,999. I thought with this I could maybe do double that, but that would possibly be the cap of it, and I haven't, again, checked. So I figured, hey, I'm gonna wait for you guys. So, can you crush my dreams or confirm them? If I can confirm them, that is just gonna make this whole thing valid in my mind. I'm not sure, though. I'm not sure if it works like that. Shit. That 1 punch is capped at... Ah, damn it. So this will enable us to do 999 consistently forever free without having to do more menuing, but it's not going to be any faster or better then. Alright. Then this isn't as all-encompassing as I was figuring then. Not unless you bravely second. And I don't want to do that. I did it the 1 time for a boss and that was it. I do not want to fall into that sort of thing. If I can't do that, or at least if that's not as ideal as I was thinking, the only other sort of alluring thing I figured out, or at least I found, I guess, was putting on Dark Knight. And sort of going the, what's it called? Was it Rage or Dark Nebula? It might have been, it's one of them. But this thing can just mimic. Just sort of have fun with that. Having like that on with Gloom and other stuff would just like make it better, I think. And we could sort of go that route for physical damage. Not sure how effective it would be versus what I'm doing right now, though. Actually, you cannot mimic Rage? Ah, damn it. Wait. Pressure point will ignore the defense that the opponent has entirely. So if the ninja isn't going to work the way I'm thinking, maybe pressure point would be the key instead of Phoenix Flight. I would pressure point and then mimic 3 times, and that would just be ignore the defense. 9999. Ideally. Especially with, what's it called, default piercing. It would ignore the defense, it would ignore default damage resistance, and would sort of just go ham on the targets. I gotta try this out on a boss at some point here in a second. First thing we're gonna probably do is just take this into battle and see how well or how poorly this whole idea plays out. And I guess the last thing that I'm sort of stalling to get to is this. Tis. I do not know what to do with them. Part of me wants to have a tank. Someone with chivalry and mimic, so I can do the dual shield meme sort of full counter, not full counter, supercharged attack. Go that strategy. The problem is, this leaves me with no ability to steal anything of value from the bosses that we're about to fight. And I kind of want to. I've not tried to overcome that. The only thing I can think of is Ring a Bell could use that, but... Or could I could just give him one of the daggers and he would just do nothing but mug. But at this point, I don't know if that would work or not. You can always mimic Godspeed. You know, I forgot about Godspeed Strike. I forgot about Godspeed Strike. I forgot that skill legitimately existed. Thank you for the heads up. Alright. By default, he wants them daggers, and a bow would be not that bad either. Wait a second. Wasn't it... If I remember correctly, someone was constantly telling me that the... I think I might just give him a bow. Because I already have the Falcon Daggers for someone else. Ring a Bell has them, so that way he can go first with his buffs, My Hero, and all that shit. So I think... Damn, I'm gonna have to do that. That sucks. Buy new Falcon Knives from him. That's what I'm thinking that I have to do. Shit. Alright, 1 second. I gotta descend into this right here. Oh wait, no, you don't want that. Hold on. It's gonna be instead... Yeah, you. Why not? You have it. It's Salesman. Everyone's gonna have this as long as they've taken it. At least 1 point in it. Alright, let's go ahead and break the economy again. We're gonna need to fund this whole adventure. Someone? Anyone? Salesman, you want to buy this, good sir? And then what about we mimic that? And then you as well. You want to buy this specific elixir. And then what about we just mimic that action? Alright, one. Ah! You can't mimic that. Shit. I thought you could. Alright, that's one thing that I just learned now. Good to know. I thought you could. Alright, and now we run. With Ringerbell's dead body in hand. And now money is ours. God, wow, that heals so fucking much with Holy One. Alright. Okay then. Oh yeah, toward the end of the stream, I'm gonna need your guys' help as well. Because whenever travel comes into the mindset of me, I think I'm gonna be distracted for a long time. I need some good stuff. So I've loaded up my phone with all my favorites, audiobooks, some good mangas downloaded, a couple of manhwas as well. And I'm gonna need, for you guys' help, a couple of good 3DS games that I'm gonna play on my own and not meant for stream. So just good experiences to have that aren't exactly something that you want to see on the channel, as strange as that's going to be, try to ask. Like, what do you think I should play that's a good game, but you don't actually want to see me play on stream, or doesn't benefit much from being played on stream? It's like sort of a communal experience thing. I'm going to be asking that later on, and I'm not sure what actually even would count for that. Give me 2 more of those. Alright, let's go back. You go back to being the dancer you knew you wanted to be in your heart. That was it, right? Good. Then Tiz, back to a thief. The thuggish little rogue you. And the growth egg, someone needs to have. Actually, not many people need to have this anymore. I can give you the Hermes sandals. What passes are you planning to give Tiz? I don't know yet. I actually left him blank for that reason, that I didn't know what I wanted to make him yet. If you want to watch random things happen to your Miis. I want to replace Hank Armor. You are indeed correct. I'm so used to like him having Hank Armor that I gotta go for something else now. This raises agility by 2, which gets me to 130 agility. Which, fun fact, that's Ringerbell's agility. And the fact that he hasn't gone higher than that makes me think that this is actually the cap. I think that's the most agility I can get in this thing. Pretty much every Etrian Odyssey. Can't go wrong with those. Power Sash increases them more, you believe? Huh. That's strength, not agility. Which should put our agility down to 120 instead of 130. But that strength could be a viable thing just because it doesn't hurt to have more power. I don't think I have anything else that increases agility specifically. After that, we just get into the armors. Like, I could put on the red cap, but I already have, actually, so I can't do that. This is the most agility I can give him. Now on to the real question for the agilities. Then we're going to try and actually fight a boss and see how this goes. First, dry run of this whole thing and see how badly it can all just blow up in our face. Alright, he doesn't need Dagger Lore since he's already had a thief. So, dual wield so he can actually use them to their full efficiency. After that... Fuck, I don't know. Speed plus 30? Possibly. I feel like I should give this to Ring a Bell. If I could fit it in, I would probably give this to Ring a Bell because I just know he always dies. Trying to think of like everything that we have had, every single thing here, and what could go with it. Damage increased by 3 times for each attack. Why do I feel like this on a monk would work out well? Better accuracy for punches and raise damage based on the number of hits that are in the same thing. So a monk with a ninja that gives you double hit count, and this would work. Multitask? I don't even know where that skill is. Where be that? Okay, obviously not there. Swordmaster? Turn for the chance to follow up with an additional attack when making a conventional attack. Fuck. Have you seen what they've done to our PlayStation profiles? I have not yet, Sir Lizard. Alright, so first off, the multi-task thing could work out. Here's the problem. Tiz is going to be our resident thief that's going to mimic. Our initial idea was mimic Godspeed Strike. Ignore the enemy's physical defense, just go for raw hit, right in the face. Edea is the one that's going to be sort of the punchy girl. Level 12 to 251, Jesus fuck, man. While Edea is the current one that's going for the natural talent, Pierce Default, and other stuff. But now that you're mentioning it... Multitask sounds kind of nice. I forgot this skill existed. 1 in 4 chance to do this attack again. And if our damage is good enough, that could be nice. Problem is, I don't know if it's good enough. Oh yeah, Angela and Gotcha, 25% is a godsend. Here though, I'm not sure. I'm going to test on this for the moment, then we're probably going to try multitask and see how that plays out. All these on different bosses. Again, this has all sort of been theory-crafted in this immediate beginning of the stream as well as just before, so... BP skill amp? Where? Oh, actually, that would work. That would work. Where's skill? Where's BP skill amp? Shit. BP limit up, not skill amp. Shit. Valkyrie had it? Did I just fucking skip it? I did. I'm an idiot. PP cost of ability to activate PP use rises by 1. Wait. Would that actually work? Would that work with our current setup? I feel like we would, that would make Godspeed Strike a 3 cost instead of a 2. That would make it a 3 cost instead of a 2, and because of that, it might not work as well. Speed plus 30. Oh, wait, hold up. Also, to go in line with the strategy plan, when I was grinding, I was thinking about some other places I could grind that might be more efficient. I figured level 70, hey, maybe I could take on the tower again, the vampire tower house that's not legally a vampire tower. And I went in there with Tiz's ability to see all the chests from the what's it called, Freelancer. Turns out there was a hidden one somewhere. And I lost to the dogs and I kind of got a game over. So I did it again and I turned combat off to try and find the mysterious thing. It's a factor. I found this thing. That just sounds good. And I'm partly debating how much does it drain. Because my gut instinct when I saw that weapon was... use another dude with Merchant as secondary to use low leverage, which reduces HP, MP, and BP cost 80% for 5 turns. Just remembering, I don't know. Alright, you know what? I've been at this screen for a while now. Let me actually... Apologies, I'm gonna have to actually really shorten this up or just conclude this all in one thing, but... Let me actually go to a boss fight and see how this is gonna work for us, because I haven't even done it yet. Here's the merchant with the merchant rat. It's gonna, I have to fight both of them, I think. Shit. Who do I want to fight? This over here was the Valkyrie, I believe. This here was the... Ooh, actually. Oh, Red Mage, right, shit. Go Ominous first. No idea where that is actually right now. Or who that person is, even by name. I'm sort of bad with that stuff. This was a hunter. How big of a chance to say max characters? Assuming you guys say, yeah, I can grind, probably vary. I'm actually going to ask you guys if you want me to grind off, like, at the end. Everything will be maxed, pretty much, by the end of it. Kaldisla? Oh, yeah, this was the night. Oh, Black Mage, shit. Again, I'm very bad with names, so when you said Kaldisla, I'm like, oh yeah, that place, and I'm trying to like figure out where the fuck was that. What have I done so far? Literally, almost entirely theory crafting. A team that we're about to test out. Let's see, what have I done? Hello, good sir.
Yikes! It cannot be! Idea! With the Wind Vestal and her followers? No, that can't be right! Impossible!
What are you talking about?
First, I'd like you to answer a question, Ominous. When did I leave the Knights of the Eternian Sky?
Ah! She speaks! I must be hearing things, that's it!
Black Mage! Ominous Crow! Get a grip!
Be quiet! Don't talk to me! You can't be real! So leave me alone! I know what to do. I'll just incinerate your soul till nothing is left! What is with you people? Stay away from me! It's just not right! The cheek of it! Do you despise me that much? It was all your fault anyway! Yeah, that's it! You're the ones to blame!
Yeah, I just sort of noticed that. I'm like, wait, did our journey end with him? Or what happened? I don't know. Let's play conservatively for the moment. Someone needs to get this. Wait, can you not do Groupcast all with that? I thought I did a Groupcast. I thought she had Groupcast all. She should. For the concept magic. Ah, fuck. Third in the magic. Well, son of a bitch. So I guess we'll just use them Enigma then. I'm sort of realizing right now, because of the way these things have to cost something, I can only do like the first turn my hero times 1 and then Mimic, and that's it. So let's test out the monk. The monk is the real big question for damage. Everything else can be sort of reverted back to what we had before. The monk is sort of the real question of how much damage can we deal and what is the benefit of it. You can go beyond? Really? But then it says at -6. I don't think that would... We'll try it. We'll try it. Maybe that's what it says right now, but it might change later on. $80K? Alright. Kind of what I expected. He is indeed human. That puts him as 2, so he's going to go back to 0. Alright. Ace World gave him 1 as well. Okay. Well, let's start this whole thing and see... Oh, wait, no. We need to steal from him first. Yep, remember 2 steal. I got you on that. Okay, after that, actually, I'm not sure. So, how about... I think he can't do anything to us at that point. Smacker him. I don't care. Wizard Rod. Now it just said they weren't carrying anything. So I don't think there is 2. Feel my wrath. So I'm going to assume that you only have 1 since that you don't carry anything else. So, let's go on to this cheese and see how it works. I don't even think he has any defense. I don't need to worry about that. Oh yeah, he's gonna die. And an Issei no Kami. Huh, how about that?
There should be no more fires in town now. I was serving under the Black Mage Ominous Crow when you first met me, right? It occurred to me when we came to this world that perhaps there's another version of me here. But she's nowhere to be found. I wonder why.
I'm sure there will be other discrepancies between this world and the last.
For instance, why did Ominous look so afraid of me back there? He did seem strangely fearful.
I think I have an idea.
Huh? What's that, ring a bell?
This is just a guess, but perhaps in this world, Idia's anger at the heresy of the Black Mage came to a head. She may have given him a sound beating, then left this place.
That sounds like something Idia would do. It would also explain how scared he looked.
I'll admit, even if you had not shown up in the previous world, I would probably still have left the Eternian Sky Knights. But you make me sound like a hothead who lashes out without warning!
Do not worry, Idia. You may be quick to anger, but your other charms make up for it.
Some compliment that is.